All right, what's up, guys? I'm Bryce.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Zuff.
And we are Real Time. Today we have episode 9 of the Midnight Club. This one's called The Eternal Enemy. That is a crazy title. Usually it's about a story. Maybe it probably still is going to be a story, but like, I don't know, dude. That title was kind of crazy, especially with what last episode ended with. I'll go back to the beginning though. If you guys missed last episode, that was my favorite episode. I really love that episode. Super emotional, super well written, everything. The
Very heavy topics.
The acting was incredible, but I'll start it off with the first thing, which was Spence. We kind of got a backstory on Spence and Cherie. They were both kind of talking while Cherie was giving him a haircut, and both kind of relating that they were both actually gay, which was cool. But we learned that Spence actually came out to his mom, I believe, and she just like shunned him, like
Basically disowned him.
yeah, she just like
She's super religious and basically like I said, disowned him, didn't acknowledge him. They don't talk anymore at all. It seemed like when he visited his parents, like that they hadn't seen him in a long time. Like they were super surprised to see him. I just think that's so disgusting to treat your child
the dad
like
came
that.
in for Family Day.
Yeah, the dad was there. That's like when we first learned that him and his mom didn't have a good relationship, the Family Day. And yeah, I think he just wanted to talk to his mom and speak his piece before ultimately he dies, which is what is expected, at least right now. So he went home and just absolutely like let his like heart out. Like he like said how he was feeling, was probably thinking like, I'm never going to talk to her again. So if I have something to say, I'm going to say it right now. Let her know how he felt. I absolutely loved it. She's just like stuck in her beliefs.
I think she's
just
gonna
very
like
not what'd you say?
I think she's gonna like him.
He left. I think that's done. I mean, even if she I don't know, dude. It's like I feel like it's too far gone now too. It's like I don't know. If you're not gonna talk to and love your child.
She didn't say anything then. I feel like she's not gonna say anything now.
No. And even if she did, I still don't care. Like I'm sure it might be nice for him, but it's just like, dude, if it took that much, it took him to come talk to you and maybe you'll like actually love him. It's like, whatever, just kick rocks, honestly.
It was very sad. And it was also sad listening to Natsuki's story because it was basically a replica of herself. And it was just about her, how she tried to commit suicide and ended up living. And then she realized she wanted to live and found out she was dying anyways. So it's sad in the end. That was a big moment last episode. It was super sad. It was just a overall sad episode. And then it sort of panned out. She was only telling the story to Amesh. And it was sad. She was crying to him after. She goes, I want to let you in, so I want you to know the real me. And I think until they both, if they do die, I think they're going to be really close to each other now. That was a big story for him. He's probably not excited, but he's probably happy that she did open up to him.
Because he thought for a while she was like,
gonna break up with him.
Yeah, she was distancing herself to break up with him, but that's not the case at all. It's quite literally the opposite.
At the end of the episode, though, Ilanka was just chilling in her bedroom, trying to go to sleep, and she heard what sounded like woman crying. Like it said, the subtitles literally said like girl crying.
There was another word they're using. I forget what it was.
Whimpering.
Yeah, whimpering. But Ilanka decided to go investigate. It led her down to the basement. The elevator was already down, so obviously someone was down there. She went down, and she saw the spooky like old lady ghost that has been haunting her, the one that keeps saying that she's hungry. And Ilanka decided, I'm gonna face my fear right now. Approached it, said like, hey, who are you, what's going on? Turned around, it's Kevin. How is it Kevin? I'm not quite sure, but I feel like that needs to be like the first thing that's addressed as soon as this episode starts, is what the heck is going on with Kevin. Why is he associated with this ghost somehow? And whenever Ilanka like touched him, he like, it looked like he like woke up or something and said like, not again. Like he at least has some kind of knowledge of what is going on.
I want to still see the Dusty story finish up, and also I realized that every time the ghost turns into Kevin, it's when she confronts it, because there was one other time where she was following something and they ended up in the midnight club room, the library, and it turned into Kevin again.
Yep.
So it's every time, and this time she decided to touch the thing and it's turned into Kevin. So
Yeah, dude, I've been saying since the first time it happened that he had some weird connection to this ghost or whatever.
it's every time she confronts the ghost too, so it's weird.
And it's weird too, thinking back, because Alonka's been closest, at least for a while, with Kevin before her and Anya got close, but she told him about like the stuff that was happening to her, like her like conspiracies on the basement and stuff, and I just remember he's like, that's crazy, there's no way.
Yeah,
it's
what
like,
are you talking about?
it's like, dude, you've known this whole time.
Mhm.
At least we think so.
Yeah, dude, he's the one that knows that Stanton's door, he knew that Stanton's door wasn't locked. I bet he's gone in there before. Get out of here.
But besides that, we still know that one of the kids is apparently cured, or just not terminal, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I think we kind of decided last episode that we think it's Sandra.
We think it's Sandra.
She wasn't in the last episode at all, and they confirmed that it was a girl. We don't think it's Natsuki.
I think it's either Sandra or Alonka.
Yeah.
'Cause I still think it could be Alonka. I have no clue though.
I
I want
was-
to say it's Sandra, but if I had to pick two people, I'd pick those two.
My only reasoning really for Sandra is just because she wasn't in the last episode. That's really it.
I feel like it's just. I mean, it could be not. I feel like it's just not Shuri.
It also, Shuri, yeah.
Shuri.
It also makes sense to be Sandra because her and Anya were the two kids that were there the longest. So she's like been there the longest, aka expected to die next, I think. At least I'm pretty sure. So she's like, yeah, I don't know. It just makes sense to me, that reasoning. But it could be anyone. It could be any of the girls. Either way, I'm happy for whoever it is. I think they all deserve to be cured, and hopefully they all are cured. But
What if it's Shasta?
we did get some weird stuff with Shasta last episode as well. She was kind of inviting Alonka to join her cult. I'm going to call it a cult because it is.
It's a cult.
It's not a group.
It's a bird eating or a poop eating cult.
Yeah. And yeah, it was just a very weird encounter. And she told Alonka to get that journal.
And join.
I honestly think Alonka's going to try to get this journal from Stanton. So
Not gonna find it though, because Stanton threw it into the fire.
I could see her finding it like charred, and there's a
Yeah.
few salvageable pages in there or something. All right, guys, that's pretty much it though. Before we get into it, if you guys have been enjoying our Midnight Club reactions, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Over 81% of you guys are currently not subscribed. Please take 2 seconds, hit that button if you haven't already. We really appreciate that. Check out the links in our description. First one's gonna be our Patreon. We have the full watch along for this episode, all the other episodes up on there, as well as early access to the finale. So check that out. Second link's going to be our Discord. Come join that. Talk to us about the Midnight Club. We're always there talking to you guys, so check that out. Lastly, follow our social medias. Our Instagrams and Twitters are linked down there. And at the very bottom is the address to our P.O. Box. You guys can send us stuff to be opened up on our series Mail Time on the channel. Be featured in our background like everything you see behind Rob right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Midnight Club Episode 9, The Eternal Enemy. Let's do it.
But there really aren't many days like today.
Is this the person that's cured?
Oh yeah,
Those extra tests.
Who is it?
Sure.
someone with colon cancer
Endoscopy.
or stomach cancer.
Which means
You can go home.
you're going home.
Yes, we
We
knew
knew
it,
it.
dude.
We knew it,
We
dude.
knew it. That's crazy.
Endoscopy. And after all the chemo,
Maybe she did it because of that vision she had.
it took a while for the effects of the chemo to wear off. But now we can see your body is
This is
healing.
crazy, dude. I
And she's
wouldn't believe it.
And
if I
also,
was
she's
her.
the one that didn't want to be a part of the ritual. It makes a lot of sense. Jump.
What the heck?
So he sees the guy.
Yeah.
Morning.
What is going on here with these two?
Don't make the halls look different. Our meds don't make me see people in the hallways.
It's true. This is a lot more than meds, I think.
Sometimes the rooms change,
Yeah, that's like what
Yeah.
she was saying,
and sometimes you'll hear a noise.
and it'll just be different.
around.
Dude, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense that it's these two. Remember, like, she saw Kevin before she even got here in her vision on
Yeah.
that bench.
Good job.
Is it mesh in there too?
Meeting library.
Mm. Oh.
Whoa.
And she keeps talking about how she's hungry, she's starving.
I haven't seen.
Yeah, it sounds really crazy when you say it.
I mean, we
There's
both.
a French word for that. When two people are close, they share the same.
Yeah, folia do. It means delusion shared by two.
You speak French?
Oh, they think that they're both having the same, like, delusion.
So none of you guys have seen this. Any of it. We're
X-Files.
just crazy.
Maybe it's not.
Not what? Crazy?
Maybe it's not ghosts. This bedtime story about this thing.
What?
It means eater of years.
Eat her. She's hungry.
And you'd find it in places where people were going to die. And eat the
Wow.
years they would have had.
They're kind of like a ghost, right?
Guys, something, but I promise.
Oh, it's about Sandra.
We want proof that there's more going on.
She
Oh,
doesn't, yeah,
yeah.
she's gonna be like, someone's completely healed.
The ritual
Oh.
worked. Stan,
Oh,
Look at Sandra,
I'm
dude.
so happy it's Sandra. She's my favorite.
one of us is going home. In fact, I think.
No. I think it's
and I'm
me.
sorry. But I think it's
Alonka.
me. And it can work
No.
for you guys too, but we really have to believe and do it just right.
I don't like this now.
Sandra, please.
What the fuck do you mean someone's going home?
Sandra, you gotta speak up here.
Yep.
It's me. Sandra,
No.
look.
Alonka, this is embarrassing.
Alonka,
Yeah.
you were, yeah, this is out of pocket a little bit.
Really believe.
No, it's actually me. I'm going home tomorrow on my Gram GI thing, and so I gotta go and I gotta start it all over. The tests and the trials.
Alonka looks like a dumbass.
Signs we've had. Spence heard that voice on the intercom after Tristan. They're pointing at us, and guiding us to do the ritual.
That was me too.
What? She was the voice?
What?
That was me on the intercom. You were talking about
Sandra.
losing faith, and I thought just a little nudge, nothing.
She's gonna say, but the blanket's in the basement. Said no.
That is not cool.
Someone's in the recovery room. What? Someone's in there and the door's locked.
Oh my gosh, Sandra's been the guy, the ghost the whole time.
Was shamed, and I don't want to go anywhere, but I can't wait to go. And I just
Exactly how Stanton said the people would feel.
What do you mean?
Like that they're not gonna, this is gonna hurt them because they've accepted death already. Now they have to.
Family day isn't until tomorrow, but I just couldn't wait. You have to see these.
I'm actually.
Can't you see the tears in her eyes, dude?
It'll just take a second. I'm so glad that I ran into you because I finally got these.
Prom pictures or whatever? Look at him.
Wow.
I know how nervous he was about just how he looked, but I kept telling him that
She's gonna say something mean.
The fuck. I just really.
What?
Oh.
What do you?
Oh my
I knew
god.
it.
20 pounds of makeup. I know. I spackled it on for him just to see how not normal he is.
no, that's not what
Do
I
you
want.
understand? What kind
Oh
of toll you
man.
take on him?
I don't know.
I
don't like
can't
that.
handle this right now.
I think
Like
Catherine's just trying to be a good girlfriend.
Doesn't hurt like hell for a picnic, so you can feel normal. He's dying, Catherine.
Luka's going down my chart, Jay, very quick. The bad episode so far for her.
Walk out of here and live your goddamn life.
Hey! The fuck are you doing, Alonka?
Oh, that was just not her place, dude.
Just
No.
taking out her anger on
Yeah.
That was just not her place. Oh my god, I can't even look at the screen right now.
Pasta.
I can't even look at Alonka right now.
It's not me. It didn't work. It's not me.
He's not even happy it's Sandra.
Doesn't know Sandra.
I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe a night or two while I figure it out.
Bianca's being brainwashed right now. Oh, spill the beans. I'm Julie Jane.
For me, Bright Cliff is special.
Just say it.
Anywhere else in the world, believe me. I've looked.
But it did.
But it did. It's just not on you. You are Julia Jane.
Who are you?
Put it together, huh?
We put it together.
Like the first episode, second episode.
First time we saw her, whenever that was.
Take a real.
Julia Jane, founder of the Midnight Club.
You're Justin.
Julia Jane.
Oh, it is her. Like, that was so easy.
It works.
It does. I'm proof.
Wonder if she knows when Alonka's gonna die. Remember she had the numbers, knew when everyone was dying.
Awful Paragon business. Collective like mine.
I feel like she just is the Paragon now.
I feel like he's bad.
There, together, tonight, after the Midnight Club, after everyone's asleep, you bring
Bro.
me. You bring me there, I have everything that I need.
Everything you need for what?
To heal you.
Dude, I just feel like she's been using Alonka as her pawn
The whole
this
time. Yeah, easily the whole time.
Yeah, some.
I don't think
Definitely
she-
doesn't care about her.
Open. Would have been poor.
Do we actually think that Alonka's gonna fucking try to bring Shasta in here?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think
dude.
Alonka's fallen off the deep end.
Julia Jane. She's being brainwashed.
I mean, she's also just completely screamed at someone.
Ears. Almost half of us aren't here.
Sandra? I thought she was leaving today. Or tomorrow.
Yeah.
She fucking can't. Got it.
Oh my gosh, my warm heart. It's just getting warmer.
Missed hour.
Here's some
She just
tension
looks
here.
like she wants to yell at everyone.
I'm happy to. For you.
Kevin's just like, you really didn't need to say that to my girlfriend.
I'm going.
Spence.
And, well,
Alright, let me hear it, Spence.
What is it? Eternal?
Did he tell a story before?
to those before and to those after.
I don't think. He was in the first one, but that was Natsuki's story of him getting scared.
Never know.
Let's hear it, Spence.
This
It's
is
gonna
Yeah,
be a
I don't
treat.
think we've seen his story before.
In fact, every day since he got here, Christopher's been the only person Ro could think about.
The whole board's fried. Neanderthals got into gears. I mean, like, how the hell do you...
He does not seem like that cool of a dude.
It was lonely enough being the new guy. Even worse without a roommate, and that's what he told himself when he bought the VCR. He could set it up to record those old sci-fi movies he knew Christopher liked, and freakiest dream.
What is he seeing right now? What? Oh my gosh, it was like he's becoming a cyborg.
All his posters, dude.
Yeah, whoa, RoboCop.
RoboCop, Terminator, Time
I
Cop.
think he literally had like a cyborg poster of a cyborg.
What if he ends up like doing an experiment on what's his name, Rel?
His name is Rail. This guy's Christopher.
Yeah, Christopher ends up doing like a cyborg experiment on him.
I decided to tape Terminator. It was on at like 3 a.m. on HBO last. Do you want to come over sometime and watch it?
Let's go.
Tonight.
Nothing bad better happen, bro.
Bro, wine. Pairs really well with Terminator.
Didn't think anyone on this campus drank anything but skank ass natty. Did you bring cheese?
He brought cheese.
I love this movie so damn much.
Damage to the subway itself.
That's Tim. That's Alonka's dad.
Well, I thought you taped this last night at 3 a.m.
I
did. What kind of news is on at 3 a.m.? On H.
Very own Seabirds, who defied all odds by scoring 20 unanswered points against the Rushers in the fourth quarter.
I'm sorry, the who? Do you think those are real football?
I think you said it wrong.
I did it right.
I'm so embarrassed, dude.
The guy said it was the
I don't really. I think it's all right.
No worries.
Christian's cool with it.
Christopher.
Chris, we'll call him.
Some love football. The way they do. I don't have that gene.
I love football.
Ooh.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
You be all about this too? Watching last night's game in a bar?
No,
What?
it's live.
That was recorded.
The Orcas won.
They fought hard this quarter, but there's only 7 seconds left.
Oh, they're about to win. They're about to fucking win right now.
The win.
Everett, guy hasn't caught a pass in weeks, Princess. You're on.
That's weird.
How did you know that?
I told you. This is
Know that.
What the heck? He can make tapes, record things in the future?
He's got a future VCR taper.
Do it again. What can we get this time?
We could make so much money betting.
So much.
They set the tape again for 3 a.m. Just like before.
Okay, there's a cyborg poster right there.
Fast forward to the sports.
That's so smart, dude.
They also found something else.
Ooh.
Oh.
Little
Each other.
relationship.
But that's the thing.
Death.
Ah, Amesh, don't get so negative.
Now we're going to go live to our very own Nat Roars, who has the latest on.
What if he sees like him die or
Someone's
something?
death, yeah.
Oh.
A freak accident has taken the life of a local medical student.
What's this?
Right around 10:15 this morning, an air conditioning unit fell from the 3rd story of this residence, now identified as
Sandra.
pronounced dead at the scene.
What a horrible story.
We should try to stop it.
You serious?
I feel like they're gonna try to stop it and like Christopher's gonna die instead or something.
It's an analogy. Sandra was supposed to die. Now she's not. They stopped it, but maybe something else happens to
The
someone
universe
else.
works its way out.
You got it.
Oh, thank goodness. But this is gonna hurt somebody else. It's a ripple effect.
Who's
Oh,
that?
who the heck is that?
It's like the Grim Reaper, dude.
Who is that?
That looks like an actual supervillain. Is it the Riddler?
But how about we just stop for a bit? I feel like I should cancel my trip.
Don't cancel the trip.
Not even a little. My mom can wait. She's waited 2 months.
I don't want something to happen to Christopher, bro.
Something's gonna happen.
Christopher's
dude.
such a nice guy.
I do. About who you are.
What is up with the cyborg dreams, bro?
Oh my.
What was that? Was he shooting lasers or were lasers being shot into
He was
him?
getting shot.
A tragedy earlier this morning.
Oh, that's.
Local college student Christopher Perry was found brutally murdered in the house of his mother. According to police, Marjorie
Oh my god. What?
unconscious.
Yo. Oh, this is bad.
What was that?
Weapon.
If anything happened to you,
Look, it's gonna be end up somehow being Rail that kills him or something, or Rail is responsible for something.
What is going on?
Whoa, that shit looks dope.
It's the dreams he's having.
Looks like he's straight out of like a Spider-Man movie.
It's a gender reveal.
Can he not die from it?
It's the dude in the hood. Why didn't it affect Rel?
Yeah, what?
It's a fucking cyborg, bro.
It's gonna be Mark.
No.
Who is this guy, bro?
Yo.
This actual supervillain.
That's Chris.
That's Christopher.
Let me ask you this. Where'd you go to high school?
He is a cyborg, bro.
Where were you born?
Not a transfer student.
My lab. 40 years from now. My lab at...
Rel. Yep.
Ariel. You kept that for a name.
Bro.
That's why he didn't die, huh?
And he went back in time?
Oh, that's fucking gross.
That's crazy. He's literally a cyborg that Christopher made.
What do you mean? He's a machine too.
I got sick. And I replaced this part.
And then he just became a full robot.
And before long, I was more than human. I was the first of a new species. And I made you suffer from a disease. A disease called
Emotions?
is where you end. Why? I'm not defective. You still feel the eternal problem,
The eternal enemy.
Whatever. You do you. But I'm not defective.
Oh, talk to him, Rel. Let him know. Ah.
So his dreams were how he was made.
Yeah, it was him being built.
I'm uploading this in a split sec. I don't have much time because you're about to kill me, which the things your brilliant brain is going to do to this world. All the amazing technological accomplishments he'd make in his effort to eliminate suffering, to eliminate fear. And in doing so, he saw.
What if he just like kills himself just so none of that happens? Christopher fucked himself over.
When I think of that, of what you become, I feel sad. The future changed because Christopher decided that he'd never ever.
Okay.
He'd look at them through the eyes of love. Because Rel wasn't defective at all, it turns out. Rel was perfect.
That's so awesome. That's such a beautiful metaphor.
Whoa!
Why does she look like that?
The 5 sisters.
Alonka's just, she's the worst. She's my least favorite character now.
I had to wait for her. She'll be back any minute.
Oh, I hate this so much.
Yeah, this is not it. This is not
a cult.
it at all.
I mean, it's a cult.
They are the Paragon, I swear.
What? I feel like the center should be who's getting healed.
What? They're trying to heal Shasta again.
Yeah, dude.
They're trying to heal Julia Jane again, for sure.
Anya died when they did this to her.
I don't understand. You'll see, dear.
I feel like Anya was also just sort of on the brink of death in general.
I say so. Aglaia. We call on you, the 5 sisters, daughters of Asclepius and Epione, purveyor.
Here we go again.
I just want Stanton to come down and be like, what the fuck is going on?
By your goodness and might do we regain joy.
Ignored her ass, bro.
This is a completely different ritual.
Sacrifice. We'll get there. This is different.
Oh, Ilonka, you are being played. It is clear as day.
What's in this?
Nah, dude, that's like poison. It's gonna...
Sacrifice. It is going to kill you.
Please just dump it out.
Fuck no, Ilonka. Don't do this shit. Yes! Yes!
Oh.
Let's fucking go.
Stanton?
Drink it now. No! Wonka, do not drink that! Drink it now. It has to be now or never.
She's gonna drink.
Don't do it. 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 Please don't do it.
Yeah, thank God. Okay.
Oh my god.
Poison. Straight up poison. Oh, did she just smash her head?
I feel like that was a weird angle to hit your head hard.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. That was so fucking creepy. I literally feel like I need to fucking bathe in holy water after watching that shit. That was...
I'm so happy Stanton pulled up. Didn't really do much, though. She just kind of said, "Hey, Julia," and then got grabbed.
She didn't even use her weapon. She just let those people grab her.
But I mean, now those people are dead because
Poison.
Julia Jane made them drink poison. So Stanton's definitely going to be able to help Ilanka, I think, at least. But Ilanka, it looks like, is just KO'd right now. She backed up, smashed her head up against a wall or something. Looks like she passed out.
So you have to kill people to be healed.
I feel,
That's what I figured.
Yeah, of course. There has to be some kind of sacrifice.
Sacrifices they put in, so they all threw away their sacrifices for no reason. Now I don't think Sandra was actually healed from the ritual.
I don't know.
I think it was actually
just a misdiagnosis. I mean, yeah, I don't know yet. I feel like I'm gonna wait until we finish this last episode to make my final decision. Maybe they'll introduce more information, but yeah, the ending there kind of makes me think maybe the ritual wasn't really anything. Maybe she did just get misdiagnosed, but I don't know. I want to know what or why Julia Jane wanted to do another ritual, because if she was healed before, why are you doing it again? Obviously something either never worked or it stopped working.
She wants to turn into maybe a god. Maybe if you do it once, you do it twice, you turn into a god.
I think that the kids did a ritual, that like a different ritual, and maybe it did work, but it worked where either one person, Anya, or no one had to actually die, and it did cure that one person, Sandra. But I feel like Julia Jane was doing a whole different one. Ilanka kept saying, like, where's our personal items? Like, what? This is different. I feel like she was doing a whole different ritual. I mean, she never got a hold of the book that that Ilanka read to learn the ritual.
Yeah.
So they were doing a whole different one, and they were drinking poison. I feel like the one Julia was trying to do was, obviously everyone else dies, and I'm sure it heals her, but yeah, it probably makes her, like, gives her way more life than like the other one would. The other one, I don't know. She was doing something completely different, and it was all for her. I don't know if the first one worked on Sandra, if it was actually a misdiagnosis. I could see it working still, but
I feel like she gave the person was the hoax. Like she said, like, I don't know, personal items to sacrificing yourself. That's a big different. That's a whole two different things.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying is, like, they sacrificed like a piece of them, but now you're supposed to sacrifice yourself. So if they both do actually work, I'm sure the results are completely different. Because
we still don't know if that first ritual, like, that shadow monster literally came for Anya. Like, maybe Anya was sacrificed there.
Yeah.
And it did work, but
I mean, that shadow monster was going. I think that shadow monster, like people said, it comes when you're about to die. It did for her roommate. The shadow monster was coming for Anya way before the ritual because she was very close to dying. So I think it just caught up with her down in the basement. She died before the ritual even could have happened.
No, she died after. She was in the bed and stuff.
Was she?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, they had her in that sick room, and they were all talking to her through the intercom for weeks.
The ritual went through. They had Midnight Club still. That's like what Anya's story, the one episode was.
But after it, she got like way worse. Like, her sickness just kept getting worse after the ritual. On another note, though, Spence just killed it with his story, dude. That was a really, really good story. These past few episodes, Spence has just shot up the rankings of who I like in the Midnight Club. Honestly, all of the Midnight Club kids are really good. I think all of them are great actors, and I think they're each really cool characters and unique and everything. But these past two episodes, Spence has just been really cool. He's so well spoken, like I said before. Everything that he says is just so thought out, and definitely like carefully planned and everything. His story that he shared this episode was so cool. I loved how it like related to his real life friend Christopher, who is the one who got him sick. But and at the end of his story, how it kind of wrapped around and recreated the scene with his mom a little bit when he looked at future Christopher and was like, I'm not defective and I'll still love you even if you think that I am. I think that's very obviously like a direct parallel to his meeting with his mom, and I just like that he got to share that with the Midnight Club. I'm sure that they all really enjoyed it.
I love Spence. I love him in the real world. That was probably one of my not favorite stories, because I feel like coming back in time with the cyborg stuff kind of copied a mesh a little bit. But it was a good story, but I would still rank it probably one of my lower stories. I like Spence a lot though, like when he's in his real like outside of the story, he's probably top 2, even my favorite character.
Yeah, I mean, going off that, Spence, I think it's safe for right now to say Spence is my favorite character. I mean, mainly because of last episode and this episode, the past 2. It's just like every time, like you said, Rob, like, I don't know, he's just so like powerful with some of the stuff he says, and it like really fucking makes me feel it. So I think he might be, like, in my opinion, like the best actor out of the group of them. They've all been doing really well, but I just think his acting is like on another level. It's insane, as well as a mesh. And I don't know, like I said, most of the kids are really good. But
speaking of Spence going up the ranks, Alonka has just free fall to the bottom of my ranks because she was terrible this episode, not acting wise, but she was just freaking out on Kevin's girlfriend. That was horrible to watch. Like, just at the beginning, it was embarrassing watching it. Yeah, I think it's me.
She goes, Sandra, we all think that it's one of us.
It was
it's
so
like,
bad.
Ilonka, chill.
I mean, Alonka, you talked to Stanton, asked if it was you, and she said no. Like,
and then
I get it though. It's like, you probably, Stanton even said it. Like, if they tell everyone, all the kids are gonna be like, it's me. Like, they're gonna have like a delusion. Like, they think it's themselves, and that's exactly what happened to Alonka. She said no, it was no, and she was like, it's me.
Yeah.
And then she got like to the point where like, oh my gosh, it's not me, it didn't work. She went back to Julia Jane. We learned who was Julia Jane this episode.
Just as Julia Jane, what a surprise.
And she just like had to get saved. Like, she brought Shasta back to the place. She was just an overall mess this episode.
I think this was inevitable for her. She's been getting played by this strange woman in the woods this entire show. It had to come to like a boiling point eventually. I feel like this was that episode where pretty much everything that could go wrong for Alonka went wrong this episode. I'm fully expecting in the finale she's gonna bounce back and just do something incredible, I'm sure. Win back her friends in the Midnight Club, especially Kevin, because I feel like right now their relationship is still like weird, and that needs to work itself out. So she did have a bad episode, but like I said, I think she's gonna bounce back for the season or series.
When Stan came to the basement, did she say hi Julia Jane or hi Shasta?
She said Julia.
So I think Stanton is gonna be like have more background, but I think Stanton's gonna be very good character.
I'm calling it. Stanton's Athena. I think so.
I think Stanton means well. She's trying to save Alonka right now, I think.
It's also not crazy that she knows Julia, because she bought this place and made it Brightcliff, and Julia Jane was a kid at Brightcliff.
Yeah, and she said that Julia Jane has openly tried to like work there and like contact Stanton and everything. So like, she's very aware of her.
Weird, maybe like a guess, when Julia Jane came there being sick, maybe she wasn't sick and she just came there because she wanted to do like this cult stuff. That's why people died. Maybe it didn't work and now she's trying it again. Like, maybe she was never actually healed or never actually sick. Maybe she just like, she's been looking for reasons to get into this place for so long. She says this place is the magic land, like not in the woods. she said she gave generous donations. Like, she's just been trying to get in this place, so I would not be shocked at all if she wasn't sick when she got in.
She also, though, we're pretty sure, get healed in the basement.
That had an already existing cult basement.
Yeah, I think she was sick. She's just very desperate to continue to be healthy and live, and will do anything to do so.
I honest to God think that, like, whenever she was in Brightcliff, like, she was just a kid, she was sick, and the Paragon was there and, like, existed, and I think whatever ritual that they did, the Paragon members were sacrificed or whatever, Julia survived, and I just feel like she just continued the Paragon. I feel like it's just the same thing, because whenever Ilanka brought it up, she's like, oh, no, we're different, we're not that, but we all have the same tattoo symbol, it's all just the same. So
I just think Julia Jane is the Paragon.
That's what I mean. Like, I think it's just the same thing. She's just been lying.
She tried to, like, continue the Paragon when she was there.
Yeah, because I mean, that chamber existed before Julia Jane. Like, she didn't create it. That was there.
And she probably knew about the Paragon going into there when she was sick.
That's what I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know how, like, a 16-year-old would know about that and then get into a hospice without being sick.
I'm just really interested about if we learn more about the old ghost lady and man, because, like, what the fuck? I keep trying to think about it, and it's like, we learn that they're, like, around when people are, like, dying and stuff, and they're, like, called year eaters, and they take years off your life, and I don't know, it's just, I'm just trying to make a connection, and it might be a reach, but, like, she keeps saying I'm starving, and, like, maybe in some relation it's like because Julia Jane and people are, like, cheating years, like, they're supposed to be dying and they're not dying, they're adding years to their life by, like, a ritual. I don't know, they're, like, kind of cheating the system, but I hope we learn more about that and the shadow monster. If the shadow monster is just death, I don't know. But it's like,
there's so much to interpret in this show. I don't know how to handle it or how to take it.
I don't think the old lady and old man are real. I feel like if they were, everyone would be seeing them. I think it might just
like,
be
what's causing it though, and, like, why were they seeing it even before Brightcliff? Like,
and like, remember they saw each other the first time, and they're like, they recognize each other. It's, like, weird.
Whatever's going on between them, it's been going on before they got to Brightcliff, which is strange because I feel like everything leads back to Brightcliff.
Maybe they're time travelers.
I'm just
maybe that's why we're getting so much, like, time travel in the stories. Maybe Kevin and Ilanka are time travelers. They're seeing their older selves.
I'm just wondering if, because I'm pretty sure we heard that there's gonna be a season 2, and I think we kind of guessed towards the beginning that maybe it would just be like a recurring club and we get new kids next season or something. So if there is a season 2, I want to know if it is that, or if we're not gonna fully, because I feel like there's so much to wrap up in one episode, so much to learn about if it does continue, if not it being the series finale. But I don't know, just I'd like to see everything work itself out and not have to wait for another season, but I feel like we're gonna have to, honestly, at this point. Like, one episode to cover all that. But my number one thing I want to see next episode that I've been waiting forever for is a Cherie story. I think she's the only one that hasn't told one yet. I want to hear a Cherie story. Why? Like,
is she not?
She's
no,
the last one. She's never told a story.
That's what I'm saying. They said that she's been in the Midnight Club for like 3 months the one time, and she just won't tell a story. So
I think she will.
I hope she does.
And the Dusty story has to get wrapped up.
He said he doesn't like to wrap up stories. All right, guys, that's pretty much it, though, for this episode of The Midnight Club. If you guys enjoyed our reaction, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Check the links in our description. First one's going to be our Patreon. We have the full watch along for this episode and all the other episodes up on there, as well as early access to future episodes. Check that out. Second link's going to be our Discord. Come join that. Talk to us about The Midnight Club. We're always there talking to you guys. By the time you're watching us on YouTube, we're definitely already done with it. So come talk to us about this season so far. And yeah, make sure to join that. And lastly, follow our social medias, our Instagrams and Twitters. At the very bottom is the address to our PO box. Send us anything to be opened up on our series mail time on the channel, like everything you see behind us. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time for the Midnight Club season 1 finale. Peace.